Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we're on the precipice of another Sorare game week. We're almost at the deadline. And this midweek, there are a few bits and bobs going on. We'll get stuck into all the usual predicted lineups, thrashing out some teams. But we've had tons of Sorare 26 early access action over the last week. The Belgian League came out last week. We had Scotland yesterday, Denmark today. And as we look at the schedule for the rest of the week, it is non-stop Sorare 26 early access action all the way up until we get the kickoff to the season with streaks and bonuses and promos and all the stuff that's going on. It is all hands on deck, guys. And we've got tons to get stuck into in the deadline show today for this little midweek that we've got. I might have two teams myself. Let me see how many teams you guys have got out there. Let me know. Drop the fist bumps, hit the like button on arrival, of course. And yeah, it should be a good one, guys. I'm looking forward to it. We had a bunch of stuff happening yesterday with Celtic dropping. We had live streams, we had Celtic content, and I had recordings done yesterday that we had some errors with. I had to redo them. They're now redone. So this afternoon, I can actually charge forward again further with more of the content, strategy, and all the other stuff that we love to get stuck into when it comes to all this stuff. But there's a bunch of these here already live and loud. Drop those fist bumps, hit the like button, of course, as well, and we'll get stuck into it like a dog eating beetroot. Now, all of the lineup projections that we get are, of course, powered by Predictorfy. Predictorfy is a community-ran organization, company, or whatever the thing is to call it. I'm not too sure. From Sorare experts and league experts around the world, giving us the projected lineups before every game week, all across the world. Now, we preview them on the deadline show as much as we can right before the deadline. But if you would want access to this yourself, use code Quinny Harry at checkout. You support me and Harry Trades, and of course the deadline show, and of course Predictify themselves, who do a fantastic job and have really helped the deadline show over the last year or so, maybe even longer. I'm losing count at the moment. Kick on in. Oh, that's the wrong tab. Sorry, I don't want to do it like that. We want to do it like this. There we go. Nice and clean. No. That's the wrong one again. What am I doing? Wrong tab. There we go. Boom. Got it. There we go. That should look nice and better. And it's only me here today. There's no Harry, so I can make the screen a wee bit bigger and slide myself down in here. But yeah, good to see you all. If you've been getting stuck into early access, have you bought any cards yet? Mikey Basson is saying goodbye, Challenger and Contender Classic. Is this the last game week of it this weekend, maybe? Or this week, maybe? Yeah, because this weekend is Belgium, isn't it? So we're coming in after this deadline. It'll be fun because we'll see the flipping of the script, maybe. Sometimes Sorare delay that until after the deadline, but yeah, tons of stuff to get stuck into. We'll start with Contender. There's nothing in Challenger or Champion. There's no MLS. We do have some continental stuff. We do have Champions League, Europa Conference League qualifiers, and we also have a little bit of Sudamericana action. Not really too sure what stage of the tournament they're at the moment. And yeah, there's some chat going on there about auctions and all the rest of it. Sorry. Awesome. Cool. Let me know how you're getting on. Do you have anything to deploy this game week? Do you have any teams going out? Are you still hunting down early access cards? And yeah, drop those fist bumps in on arrival. Cherry, good to see you, Kerry. I always get that mixed up. Mikey Baston, of course, as well. James Johnson, my man. DT, David Taylor, Red or Dead, Charlie Dunbar. Christy Bergen, 2 days in a row. Good to see you. Sorare CT4 as well in the house. And we'll start with the Brazilian Serie A, the if I say it, Compitano. And I'm not too sure how many players are in some of these teams, but they're always fun and interesting to look at. And the Brazilian League is one that we've often discussed here on the channel as a nice wee opportunity into some lesser known guys. But now with the reconstruction, it's maybe not quite as pertinent to get Brazilian guys as it used to be. But there you go. Fluminense Palmeiras is a wee bit of a Club World Cup throwback. Yeah, if we can get it to click. Wonder what's happened here. Is the internet at Casa de Quinn on the meltdown? We never have internet meltdowns, but oh, there we go. Is it loaded? Yeah, it's loaded. There we go. So we've got Fluminense at home to Palmeiras. We get Thiago Silva playing this one. Guga left mid, Lima centre mid, Everaldo up front. He's been around forever, hasn't he? They're taking on Palmeiras. I've got a bit of a who's who kind of team, a full defensive stack there. Victor Roque up front, Felipe Anderson, Facundo Torres on the wings. Really exciting kind of lineup they've got. Corinthians with Memphis Depay leading the line. Jose Andres Martinez in midfield. Andre Romalo in defence. And they take on Kyle Jorge's Cruzeiro with Wanderson out wide. William Casio Villalba making up the defence. Let's go. Assets in sport. You can say that again, my man. And then we have Bragantino, the Red Bull club in Brazil, taking on Flamengo. This is the Red Bull team. I don't think we really know any of these guys, do we? And then the Flamengo lineup: Luis Araujo, Nicolas de la Cruz, Everton, Jorginho, Matthias Vinha, even Augustin Rossi. This is a nice stack, really nice stack. If they kick ass and take names, nice cards, good positions available. We've then got Neymar's Santos with Holheiser, Guilherme, and Alvaro Barreal. What a front four that is, by the way. João Schmidt, Z Rafael in the engine room. Luvan Perez, Escobar in defence. Internacional, Rafael Borre, Alan Patrick is back for more. Alexandro Bernabe and Johan Carbonero is a new one for me. Thiago Maia, not seen him in a while, but there he is. And Vital. That'd be quite a big clash, Santos Internacional, I would think. Vitória take on Sport Recife. This is a Vitória team. I don't think we really know any of these guys, do we? And then the Sport Recife team looks like this. And again, I don't think we really know any of those guys, do we? And then the final game we have in Brazil is Juventude take on Sao Paulo. The Juventude team not got much going. Sao Paulo, we've got Cedric Suarez and Wendell, the bombastic fullbacks. Alan Franco in centre-back with Rafael in goals. Marcos Antonio in the engine room. Nice little team there for the most part. Well, I'll go do that. I'll do the rest of South America, then we'll go to Asia. So we've got LDU de Quito taking on in Barcelona. Barcelona do have Arriaga in their team, but there's no predicted lineup here. LDU de Quito is on screen. A lot of these guys have cards. And we then have a game in Ecuador or Colombia. This will be Yamichara in the building. Yeah, I think this might be Ecuador. Oh, no. LDU de Quito or Ecuador, aren't they? This must be Colombia. And then we move on to J&K. Oh, there's only one game in the J League. Interesting. Celtic prices were crazy. Yeah, they're not slowing down too much, are they? Don't know where to look. Yeah, hopefully that works in my favour. If there's a little bit of market schizophrenia going on, perhaps. Ice Cold Palmer as well. Good to see you. But the only game we've got in the J League is Urawa Reds taking on Shonan Belmar. And yeah, I've not really got too much to say about the Urawa Reds team. Savio's playing. Ugawara, Nishikawa, some of the main guys there. And the Shonan Belmar team is what you see here. William Pop in goals. No Jonosuke Suzuki. He's completed his move now to Copenhagen. And then we've got the K-League. We've got Jeju versus Seoul. This is the Jeju team. My goalkeeper's playing. That's cool. They take on Seoul with Patrick Kamala, Polish Paddy leading the line, Jesse Lingard in the number 10, Anderson Oliveira out wide. And no more Ki Sung Young. He's moved to Pohang, of course. John Book Motors take on Gangwon. This is the John Book team. And again, no one's really jumping off the page here for me. Gangwon team is on screen. Again, nobody really jumping off the page for me here. And then we've got Ulsan against Daejeon. Ulsan team is on screen. Bojanic is in. Jae-suk Yun, I think he's a good player, isn't he? He's in. The goalkeeper is in. Hyun Woo-jo, I beg your pardon. And they take on Daejeon Citizen, who I've got some guy Yu that I've maybe got. Who the hell is that? I don't think I've got anyone in this team. But there we go. That's the K and that is the J. Love it. Nice. Love it. I actually made a video on it, Turbo, so that will probably be out tomorrow. And on price, like, you know, depends what your context is for that. Versus today's market, I would say no. Versus any other year of super rares gone by, it's a massive yes, like huge yes. So it is what it is. But anyway, there's a video coming out tomorrow, Turbo, so you can catch up with that one. Agent Cooper, love to see that, mate. That's what I'm feeling as well. That's what I'm feeling. I do need in-season Celtic cards, but the classics should pull their weight for me this year. I'm looking forward to it. We'll do Champions League qualifier last. We'll kind of maybe build up to that. We've got Sudamericana to finish off the kind of South American or non-European element. We've got Bahia taking on America de Cali. The Bahia team, it's actually got some fun players in it. Not all of them are carded right enough. There you go. There's that team. No team for America de Cali. Vasco da Gama are at home to Independiente de Valle, and Vasco da Gama lost this game like 4-0 the first leg. So huge pressure on them to turn that result around, and they're going to need Jardine to keep a clean sheet for that one. Gremio take on Alianza Lima. We actually don't have a Gremio team, although it says we do. We do have an Alianza Lima team. And by the way, for this team coming out of Peru, we actually have a lot of cards in it. So fair play to them. And then we've got Atletico Mineiro taking on Atletico Bucaramanga. Hulk in action. Scarpa in the hole. Ronnie out wide with Dudu. Lianco, Junior Alonso, Arana. Strong outfit there. But then let's go to Conference League. We'll do this in kind of food chain order. AZ take on Ilves. I'm not getting any idea where these guys are from. I'm going to guess it's like San Marino or Liechtenstein or Moldova or something like that. But it should be quite convincing for the AZ boys, although they're away from home. Austria Vienna are taking on Sperry. Again, no idea where these guys are from. Manfred Sakaria, back from China, alongside Dominic Fitz and Maurice Malone. By the way, this Austria Vienna front trident has a lot of potential. And this back three, Dragovic, Plavetic, and Handel. By the way, Austria Vienna have got a bit of something here, don't they? Sadly, no midfielder I would be that high on. But there's a bit of something there. I quite like that build. Brøndby, their cards came out today. They take on HB. So Brøndby are Denmark. HB must be Iceland or Faroe Islands or something. They're definitely Scandinavian as well, but it won't be Denmark. Was is in the building, of course. We've got Bischoff. Kleber, Pence. A few familiar names there. And then we have Rapid Vienna taking on the Celtics. Feels Eastern European to me, like Macedonian or something. No idea. Erkan Kara up front. Jonas Auer. Nicholas Heidel. Not too much going on there. And then we go to Europa League. We've only got a few games covered here. We've got Utrecht taking on Pristina. Don't know if we're going to get any predicted lineups for that, but watch out. Midtjylland taking on Hibs. This is a Sorare derby and a half, by the way. I don't think Hibs will get by this. Although Midtjylland, Osorio is good, isn't he? This Jew guy goes pretty well. Adam Buxa, we know, could be effective against a Hibs-level team. Lehan Bum, Stish's boy, Kevin and Babu. And Losso, not a bad outfit. Hibs will definitely have their work cut out for them. But Josh Mulligan, I think, is a great addition into the squad. The back three and the goalkeeper were really solid last year. Both the Caddens, very solid last year. Jamie McGrath, I think, is a big addition into the team. And we know Bowie and Boyle can be effective up front. So, from everyone in Scotland, I think we'll cross our fingers that Hibs get the job done here. But Midtjylland are definitely no pushovers. Really tough draw for Hibs. And then we got into the Champions League. We've got Copenhagen taking on Drita. Again, I'm going to guess they're from Latvia or something like that. And this team looks really fun to back. Katarski in goals is a great keeper. Doesn't have that many cards. Marcus Lopez, and then this Greek guy in defence, Gabriel. All the Celtic fans are telling me Celtic should be signing this guy. He's not got a card. But Jordan Larson, Thomas Delaney, Yusuf Moukoko, and Chips, Cheese, and Pussy, El Yanusi. There's a bit of a Copenhagen team here, isn't there? A nice wee stack you could build. And against Drita, you'd expect them to absolutely rinse them. Rangers are taking on Panathinaikos. This is how they're expected to start their first competitive game under Russell Martin, the vegan that is affectionately known in Glasgow as Dick Advocado. But yeah, no major surprises for the most part. Danilo, Cortez, and Dowell is quite a surprise front three compared to the way the team played last year. There's a lot of expectation. This guy Giga is going to be really good as well. Raskin and Diamante scored well last year, but Panathinaikos, they're going to be bringing the Shamrocks to Ibrox, and let's see how that goes. It could go either way. I wouldn't be heavily backing Rangers personally. And then we've got Salzburg taking on Brann of Norway. The Salzburg team should be too good for them on paper. They've got Kitano coming in here, new one. This Dagum has had a lot of interest from around Europe. They've still got Nenny Dorgales, Stefan Leiner coming in from the Bundesliga, and Kratzig, who I've now got in my gallery, a big part player. Could have a good one with Schlager and goals. And I think that's all the projected lineups we've got coming into it. Yeah, that's them all, isn't it? Desser's late back, so no preseason for him. Danilo been balling out recently. Danilo can be good, man. We know that from Feyenoord times, but he's just not really made it work in Scotland, does he? Hi, Quinny. How did the rare buying go? I got AJ, I got Forest. I can just show you actually. I got AJ, I got Forest, and I got the Hearts guy. So I've got them locked and loaded. Got some more auctions to go today, and hopefully get my Celtic team finalised so I can take the pressure off. Coming out of this game week, I'm picking up another 240 essence, which is good fun. We're getting 60 of that from the NYC stack here in D2. Getting 100 of it from this D1 America team, which is fun, the Seattle stack. And we got some of it from a global team as well, not contender. We're getting a last wee promotion in there. Finishing with 80 essence on that, which is nice. Wrong captain, I know, before you say it. And yeah, it's close, but no cigar. We get a wee box out the Tanny team here. So bits and bobs, no MLS this game week. We're 42 minutes to the deadline. Let's see what I had provisionally laid out. Oh, yeah, I might actually struggle to break that up. Let's delete them and start again, but... Oh, we've got a special. What is a special? Under 23. 5 limited. And they can be anything. Now, I remember someone saying to us they need to be limited as well. Interesting. So that won't be one for me, maybe one for you guys. I don't think there is an under 23 keeper that plays this game week, so that's quite a funny one to enter. The arena, dare I enter? I mean, I have a good chance of winning that, by the way. I've got some strong cards. All-Star Rare. How many entries do we have here now? 3.5k. Interesting dilemma. I might try a wee arena team because I fancy we could have a strong team in it. Let's give that a whirl. Right? Barkas against Sheriff Tiraspol. Leo Jardim against Independiente de Valle. And Kim Dong-jun. I think I would probably go Barkas. Is there rules for this I need to pay attention to? Cap 260. Okay. Bernabe could be cool for that. Max Aarons. Max Aarons. Let's try Kratzig. Yeah, Jimmy McGrath at 38. That's quite cap friendly, isn't he? And then what do we have? 109 left. Well, we could get Neymar and Depay in. Or do I go Depay or do I go Larson? Maybe go Larson because he's at home and been playing. I could do this in arena. So is there a compromise to make to get a better midfielder in? I can save like 9 points on the goalkeeper. Doesn't really get me into Aranguiz. Can I make a different choice on the defender? Let's imagine we went... Bernabe's taking on... Nah, can't quite make that happen. So I think we go Kratzig. I think the only player I'm really worried about here is McGrath. Captain Larson. I'm building an all-star team first because I do think build the best team and then go backwards from there. So yeah, away, home. Yeah, I'm going to stick with Barkas to be the best pick. I'm probably going to go back to Kratzig again. I need to take Aranguiz. And then Depay at home. Against first. No, Larson's too safe, isn't he? And then Neymar. Is Neymar safer than Depay? Yeah, I'm going to go Neymar. Captain Larson. I think this is the team I had in the first place. I'll probably just stick with that. And then I'll build a cap-friendly team in this, and I think... Yeah, we'll go with Jardim. Let's try Bernabe, McGrath. How many points do we have? 128. So we can take Memphis. Take anyone here. Maybe just go Arriaga, just go double defence. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go. Yeah, this feels a bit more, and it's Captain Memphis. Yeah, this feels... Let's just do it. It's only 100 essence, and I've got a lot. We're winning. I don't like this little strategy feel for it. Is Max Aarons the play? Nah. At home at Panathinaikos, I don't think Rangers will be that, like, oh, he should have played. But he'll be in this team, so we'll put Kim. We've got Aarons is the only one that's nailed on to play. Acevedo's my only mid. We'll just put him in on the off chance. Victor Roque is going to play, but I'm kind of trying to punt him. And Paulino's got injured again, it looks like. We could just put Kaki in here. We know he'll come off the bench. I think he'll come off the bench anyway. Didn't play the last game. Magno. Yeah, Magno's kind of ever-present. He's kind of featuring all the time, so I guess we'll just put him in. And I'm just going to captain the goalkeeper for that one. Can it be all-star throwaway? I don't mind that. There isn't. Okay, they're resetting under 23. Neymar over Depay. I'm not too sure on the projection, but I think Aaron, like the Hefty has looked all right. He does well on SO5 as well, but he's not really a left back. He's left back. You know, he's an attacking kind of guy. And against Panathinaikos, I don't think Rangers are going to want to leave spaces in behind. So I think that's maybe the tactics for it. Maybe a fitness thing slightly, perhaps. But yeah, we're 35 minutes to the deadline. I think that's pretty much the way we'll go for it. A strong all-star team and then a strong arena team just to try and scoop some of that essence. We'll take on 10 people. We'll hope. We'll cross our fingers and toes. We get into a golden arena. And then we've got a throwaway all-star effort. If the guys start, come off the bench and do all right, whatever. We're not too bored. And if it does do great, then fantastic. It'll all work out quite nicely for us. So yeah, and then we come into the next weekend, game week. And I think this will open up a little bit more. It just seems to be the in-season stuff at the moment. But I think once this game week flips over, we'll get a bit more of a reveal in here. And then the next game week will be interesting thereafter as well. Because, yeah, man, time is flying away. Before you know it, we're going to be at the actual season proper. Tren, good to see you. Sorare Trader, good to see you. Seems like things are going well for you, buddy. I see you on the timeline all the time now. Star card is unreal. Easy 300 plus. Is that for the under 23 thing, perhaps? So yeah, I think that's pretty much the size of it, guys. I will be... Oh, what will we be doing today? I need to do some MFL stuff today, for sure. I need to catch up with Season 7 activity, get the community team built. And I've got another 2 Sorare strategy things, kind of half jotted down or scripted. Just need to finish them out. And yeah, should be plenty going on. Looking forward to it. I asked Harry if he could make it for today, but I think it's just bad time. Danilo is what it looks to be starting up top for Rangers. Apparently he's been on fire pre-season. So yeah, I think this is the way they'll go. It's quite projectable. I think they've been quite consistent by all accounts in pre-season, and you know, we'll see how it shakes out. But that's what's expected for them. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I'll be live again later today. We agreed, or you guys voted, we'll do gallery reviews tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So we'll have gallery reviews tomorrow about 6, 7 o'clock, give or take, on time. And yeah, I'll maybe even just go live, do some MFL stuff with you guys, maybe in about an hour or so. Maybe try and record another bit or two. Yeah, so maybe like 5 o'clock, we'll be back live later today. We'll do some MFL content. Yeah, to get stuck straight into it, because MFL Season 7 is hurtling towards us, and as much as Sorare 26 is, really the apple of everyone's eye right now with all the early access cards, the prize pools, hot streaks, all the special things that are going on. MFL is not too dissimilar, by the way. This is huge payout restructure, and there's a new level at the bottom which makes it even cheaper and easier to get into the game and start off at the ground level. And the foundation team, the community team, where all the in-game currency it wins, I give away to you guys in the community that are FC Barcelona season ticket holders. So we've got lots to get stuck into across everything, really. Sorare, MFL, actual football, the transfer window. There's tons of stuff going on. And yeah, I'll finish with the little. Am I getting any Danish cards? Nah, I don't think so. I'm trying to keep my resources condensed at the moment. And again, when you see the video, the cheapest MFL license than now. Oh, what's that, Mikey? That's a good question. I think it's still the same price. It's still $80 for the pack. But by clicking on the link that's in the live chat and the description of the video, the link I've got from MFL, you're guaranteed to get the best sign-up bonuses that are available to get up and running with that. But because this league is so far down the pyramid, $1 players are very useful. If you wanted to buy players, you don't need to buy anyone, of course. You could just loan them in. But the cheaper, lower ranked players are now even more viable than before. So if you're interested in getting stuck into MFL, I'll play the little advert segment to finish the show, and you can check out all the beginner content we've got here on the channel. I'll be live back. We'll do some more MFL actual content. It's 2:30 at the moment. Let's maybe say for 4 o'clock, we'll come back and we'll do some stuff there. So yeah, I'll see you all later on. Thanks for tuning in today. This little bit of midweek deadline drama. Enjoy your game week. Hopefully the rewards are good to you from the weekend that you've pulled. And yeah, I'll catch you soon. Soon. MFL Meta Football League is a football management game that takes this genre to the next level. This is an open network online experience where every club, every opponent you play against is managed and operated by another player, by another person. It's your tactics, it's your wit, it's your squad against your opponents. MFL seasons normally run for around 6 weeks, so this isn't a game that comes out every new football season that you need to go and buy a new copy of. So there's never a bad time to open your account and get your club up and running. The only thing you need to buy or to pay for to get up and running to play MFL is your club. You can buy a club pack from MFL directly, and it will randomly generate where your club is located, what city and in what country. One of the ways MFL takes this game to the next level is every player you own, you are actually their agent. So any players that you own that you're not going to use in your own squad, you can list on the market for loan, where they can go into another squad, and in return you'll get a percentage, you'll get a cut of any of the prize money that those players help those clubs to win. Sign up by using the link that's in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. You'll directly support me and all the content here at the channel, but by doing so you guarantee yourself the best sign up bonus.